Hey, what's up guys? This is Justin again, and I'll be bringing you a commentary this time, but it's going to be a little bit different from what we've been doing. It's actually going to be my commentary over somebody else's gameplay. So the guy that I'm doing the commentary over, his name is Chad, and his channel is TheChadlywick. I'll probably put a link up at the beginning and at the end of this this gameplay, so stay tuned for that. First, let's talk about what we're trying to do. Basically, both of our channels, the Chadlywick channel and my channel, we kind of started doing our Call of Duty videos around the same time. I think it was a little before Christmas, and we're about the same size. So we both enjoyed each other's channel. We both liked what was going on, and we figured out I tried to think of ways that maybe my viewers can go over to his channel and check his stuff out, and then his viewers can come check my stuff out. So we decided that I'm gonna do a commentary over his gameplay and feature it on my channel. That way, when you guys are done watching this, you can double click on the link at the end, go check his stuff out, and he's going to feature my gameplay on his channel with his commentary and vice versa. So hopefully, if it works out correctly and it's something you guys like to see in the future, we'll be doing more of these to come. So the other day, I actually got to play with Chad and some of his buddies. I think the channel that he's the site that he is promoting is Right Trigger Gaming, so be sure to check that out, and I'll probably provide a link here right now. But be sure to check that website out too. And I got to tell you, the guy can play. When we were playing, I was playing with a buddy of mine, just one other guy. His name was Rob, and we were having a difficult time because we would get positive scores. So both of us would be on team deathmatch mainly. We get positive scores, but we'd end up losing by like 5, or end up losing by 10, where we'd get like a 2 or 3 KD, and then the rest of our team there'd be like a 2 and 24 guy or a 6 and 15 guy. So it was kind of tough, and it was getting kind of frustrating. But when Chad and his crew got on, we partied up with them, and we were able to kind of run some teams out of there. And I think his crew was from Canada, his entire guy. So we ended up being on a 2-bar connection, and I think the final score in one team deathmatch was like 75-15 or something like that. But the guys can play. They all work together. They got pretty good communication skills. So if you guys want a tip on that, always try to play with a team. I know it's kind of hard sometimes, but I think if you guys go to that site, check out his site, you guys can get together with other players just like yourself and get a good team going like that. So after that long-winded introduction, we'll go into the gameplay. I got to talk about why I picked this gameplay. Chad's gameplay in here is pretty similar to the type of style that I like to run, except he's a lot more tactical and does it a little bit better than I do. When I'm playing, I just run. I keep running, and probably not the best way to handle it, but we're going to talk about his perks and how tactical he is with that. I really enjoyed this gameplay. I usually think watching other people's gameplay is boring. Even the big name guys, sometimes when they're running through here, there'll be like a 1 or 2 minute mark where they just sit there and kind of camp a spot or control a spot. And I know they're not really trying to get style points, but I just don't like watching that kind of gameplay. So in this game, Chad's using the Commando with the suppressor on it, Scavenger Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. Now, this is a good video to kind of comment over because the Ninja Pro perk I don't use, and the Scavenger Pro perk I wouldn't use it in this class. Now, one of the reasons why I think Chad uses it because he lives a lot longer than I do. I'm always rushing, so I die a lot. So Scavenger, especially on the AK and the Commando, I don't really use that because the fire rate is slow enough to where I won't run out of ammo, but as you can see, he's making it work for him. I do use Sleight of Hand a lot, and for Ninja Pro, I don't use Ninja because it was a pain in the ass to get the Pro perk. And I do rock a headset, but I think it's a Turtle Beach X11, so it's kind of the cheapest Turtle Beach you can get, but it's still very effective. But I just gave up on getting the Pro perk. But if you can get the Pro perk, and if you're watching this video, I didn't even notice it until I started doing the commentary. Chad can hear these guys because when I was watching this, the raw file on my monitor, I didn't notice that there was guys. I didn't understand how you can see that there was guys behind him without a spy plane. But then when I was doing recording the commentary, because I use another set of headphones with my microphone, so I can't hear anything except the gameplay, I could hear their footsteps. So I do think that if you're good enough to use Ninja Pro and you have an decent pair of headphones, Ninja Pro is highly effective. And there's a few kills in here where I was wondering, I was like, how did he know that guy was there? And he uses it quite effectively in this game. Other notes, I do like the Commando, as I probably made, I think, 2 videos with the Commando. Well, this will be my 3rd one, but it's not really my gameplay. And I I do like the Commando and the AK. I kind of just like the way the Commando looks a little bit better. It reloads like the Scar, and I think it reloads a tiny bit faster, but it might not. I'm not sure. So the Silence Commando, can't go wrong with that, and this might be a different class that you guys can be effective with. For the blue perk, I'd probably use either Scavenger or, depending on Hardline, and I'll talk about the kill streaks here in a second. And I usually use Marathon Pro because I'm always running, but you guys can see how effective Ninja Pro can be if you can get that perk. The kill streaks that Chad's using are Spy Plane, Blackbird, and Dogs. And I've never seen anybody use this kill streak setup, but after watching this video, I might have to, borrow this kill streak setup that he's using in here because I like the Spy Plane. Lately, I've been running 357, just the classic kill streaks, but in this game, with a Scavenger, since he kills so many people, it's like if you're alive long enough, you'll eventually get Dogs and you can reset and redo everything all over again. The Spy Plane and the Counter Spy, or Spy Plane and the Blackbird, help out your team, the whole team effectively. There he gets the Dogs, and once you send them out, it's pretty easy to be aggressive because if you die, you get the Blackbird out and you can get another reroll of your kill streaks like the Spy Plane and another Blackbird. So I do like how he's doing being tactical with his kill streaks right there. So the video is going to wrap up. These guys are pretty much done. The Dogs are taking care of it. There's a nice triple kill right there. But I'm hoping, if you're a subscriber of mine, I ask you, and I don't really ask you guys to do much, but could you please go check out my gameplay because I want you guys to see what I'm doing with somebody else's commentary. I love this final kill right here, right on a camper. That was pretty funny. But so my gameplay, I think we're going to upload them both at the same time. My gameplay will be featured on his channel, so if you can go check out his channel and rate, comment, and subscribe on both of ours, I'd really appreciate that too. And I made a major mistake. I forgot to bring the scores up, but I do think that Chad's final score was 25-3. So very good job on that gameplay, and we'll wrap it up here. So recapping on his game, some good things to consider. Try using Ninja Pro, especially with the Commando silenced, and the kill streak setup of 3, 8, and 11. It's pretty devastating, as you can see. Maybe you guys can give a try out on that. And overall, just don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And let us know. Let us know if you want to see a dual commentary or more commentaries like this, and then we will wrap it up there. All right, catch you guys later. See ya.